Hi, my name is Stacy. Life as a student can be hectic. We all have to keep track of our classes we attend, readings to complete, assignments to work on, and that's on top of our social life and work commitments? Ugh. In this video, I'd like to show you how you can make time management much easier by using the right tools and keeping in mind some simple steps. Okay, let's begin. The first step is to identify all reoccurring events in your schedule and add them to your agenda. For example, you should insert all the classes, tutorials, and labs you attend each week. Yes, you need to put them all in, and make sure you indicate the time each one begins and ends. Electronic calendars make this step a bit easier since they usually have a repeat option, so you don't have to duplicate the event by hand. While we're at it, why not block Friday nights for some fun? It may sound silly, but students need to plan for some time off if we want to be productive the rest of the time. So make sure to schedule a bit of time for yourself every day, whether it's watching your favorite show or calling a friend. Of course, you will also need to add appointments, work shifts, hockey practice, or group meetings in there too. I've learned the hard way that if I don't do it right away, I'll forget. I hate that sinking feeling of realizing that I forgot to meet someone. Alarm and remind functions are perfect for alerting me of appointments. Sometimes I even set more than one alarm, one for the day before and one for the day of the event. What I like the most about smartphones and other handheld devices is that I have them with me wherever I go. So I add details, like things I should bring, the address, or even bus directions. If you want to access your schedule from different places or devices, there are terrific online tools that allow you to synchronize your agenda so you have the same details on your computer as well as your handheld device. One of the most challenging aspects of time management for me is scheduling time for ongoing schoolwork like projects, essays, and assignments. Because these tasks are more complex and need to be done over several days or even weeks, I used to procrastinate by doing all the easier things in my agenda first, pushing that project to the next day, then the next. Well, you get my point. Finally, I found a solution. I've started to look at each assignment as a multiple-step process and schedule some time for each step. I actually feel less stressed because I only need to focus on one step at a time. A good rule of thumb is to cut a large assignment into a minimum of 6 steps. First, understand the assignment and select a topic if needed. Next, decide how you will do the research. Identify what class notes, books, and other resources you will use. Then read the supporting material and make notes of how it relates to your assignment. Make an outline or a mind map of what you want to use or say. Don't forget to identify what resources you want to use in each section. Write a draft. Finally, edit and proofread your work. So, as soon as I know I have an assignment coming up, I take the time to put each of these steps into my schedule. You need to be honest and schedule enough time for each task. For example, I will have to give myself a lot more time for writing than I would for choosing a topic. Well, I hope you found my suggestions helpful. Try them out and then adapt them to fit your own personality and schedule. For more help with time management, don't hesitate to visit your Student Service Department and check out our other resources on our website. See you next time!